The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
That would be convenient.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Let's see.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Guess that's everything from these lads.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Yeah, sure, we'll go have a drink, yeah? Get inside warehouse. 36. Now there's the statue they were talking about. And it looks like we can sneak in from the back there. Now this time, hopefully I'm not going to get almost stabbed by that woman. Let's see if we can have a look at this statue. St. Brendan the Navigator.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Interesting. I noticed that it used my occult skill, so it seems like by increasing those, I can find out more lore about the story. Shall we go see about the whale before we try breaking into the dock? And they said they were going to throw it back into the ocean, though, so might just be the same.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Alright, let's try and get back into warehouse 36. Can I jump? This is going to be one of those annoying things, isn't it? Just get up! Whoa, whoops. Let's have a look at the controls again to make sure that I'm not just being silly. Oops. Back. Interaction, run, crouch, shoot. Yeah. Doesn't look like I can get up this. I can try lighting it on fire, but that doesn't seem to work. Interact doesn't seem to work, even though it seems like this is the way to go, right? Or is this the way to leave? Oh, maybe that's the way to leave. Can I climb on these? No, I guess not. Okay, I guess maybe we could go talk to those two rascals in the background. Ooh, crap.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
So I guess that is actually the entrance I was trying to get in before.
Who's this guy?
No idea.
Hey, buddy.
You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Why would I tell him this? Lie. Yeah, we could try.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two. Go die of thirst.
Sure.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Investigate their activities.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
So if I can get those two drunks to
If I
fight,
can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Can I get you guys to fight them?
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
It's hilarious.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For
Boobs.
sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
So I have to convince the barman to give me some booze.
Where do you think you're going?
Officer Andrews,
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Shysters, you're crazy!
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
well, let's not go down there just yet. I guess I could talk to Fitzroy again. Maybe give a quick report. Are these the two drunk guys? So I guess they maybe reuse the models a bit. Let's see if we can't talk to Cat again. Ooh, hello Cat, my lovely.
Another break. Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Tell the truth.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
But why? Who hates them?
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me.
Oh,
and I
goody.
guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yes. I won't mind doing a favor for a beautiful woman.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
So I guess we're going for the non-violent route.
It's a sign. There's something coming.
Walk faster, woman. Walk
fine.
faster.
He's with me.
Okay.
I told you, boys, that I was working for her. Is this a trap?
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Have to do all the work around here.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, so it was this one. I thought it was like the big warehouse.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Oh, can I
Where's
get
the
my own green
connection
light?
between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Ooh, reconstruction.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What happened here? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? It smells as bad as it looks.
La Petite Parisienne. What does it mean, boys? Smashing the window. Drinking. Alcohol. Drugs. Alright, leave for reconstruction. Can I take this? That is a very creepy painting, I will say that. Can I take this pain? No. Can I take that painkiller? That might come in useful. Where do I find these green candles though? They're really cool. Like, I'd love to light my room up like this with these spooky green lights. Let's have a look at the journal. So I think we have some 2 character points. I said I was going to put that into eloquence, maybe up until level 4, and then maybe go into something else. Looks like I can reset anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Cat, gang boss, 24. Clues. So I guess this is the Hawkins crest. But what does it mean? I guess we've learnt everything we can here, so I guess I should leave, but then I'll probably get a favor called out.
Someone has settled in here.
Oh no, it's the cops!
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Hello, officer.
You, don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
That's not gonna work. Hold to test psychology. Let's team up.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be
Those teeth are really creepy.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
So,
Andrews, would you please shut the door?
I guess we are working together?
And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
So it was the cop that had his car in the middle of the road blocking the entrance to the whole town. Chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins Mansion. But does that mean we've made our lady friend angry? We'll have to wait to find out.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Old Winchester. Let's see. Ah, okay, so I can't choose this one because I don't have spot hidden. This is let's see.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Of course.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester?
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, but I'm in command here, Chief. I'm going to start by scourging everything for clues. Spooky statue.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Ooh, spooky sound.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute.
Poor
I
kid.
expect to set foot back here after the burial.
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing.
There's the mansion. Bunch of spooky crows. Can we look around the courtyard first? Nice little table for your picnics.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Spooky.
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here.
I just told you,
And
bro.
no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.